Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Hope you're keeping well. And today I'm going to review and compare the new Google Daydream View and the new Samsung Gear VR. This is the version 4, I think they call it, for the Note 8. This one officially fits the Note 8, and here we have the Google's Daydream View. Now I've used VR quite extensively, so I'm going to review quickly each of these, just show the quick features, and then tell you the differences between the two and the pros and cons, and there are plenty. So let's get cracking. Okay, so I'm going to whiz through the two controllers fairly quickly. I'm not going to do a proper unboxing. I'll show you what's in the box, but you don't need to know that. This is the brand new version. The main difference, if you look at the box here, it says that it's compatible with the Note 8 and all the other Samsung phones as well. Do not try and use the S8 Plus version because you will damage your phone. But very quickly, what you get in the box is the headset, as you can see here, the various straps. There are a few other bits. There's the controller bit that you can put the controller on here, and it comes with a lanyard. I do recommend having that, so when you're playing you've got that like so you don't lose it. I'll just show you what else is in the box. I've set that up for my Note 8, but I'll just quickly show you some of the other crap that you get in the box, so you can see. Anything else? Yeah, just standard packaging. So you can see how it all fits in, no problem. In this little thing here, you do get a user manual, and it has lots of health and safety warnings, and tells you what you get in the box, tells you all sorts. The bit that shows you here, bring it a bit closer, bring that into focus if I can, there we go. So it shows you where everything connects. It's got a multi-purpose jack, type C, and pretty straightforward. It's also got a proximity sensor, so it knows when you're taking it on and off your case. And it says the Gear VR does not require charging as it's powered by the phone. However, I'll show you how you can work that as well. It shows you how the touchpad works and that sort of stuff, and the controller as well. So it's got various bits and pieces. In the box, I need to put it on. This bit goes on the strap there, and you can put the controller on it to slide it on it when you're not using it. I haven't done that yet, to be honest. I forgot about that. There's the only other bit worth is there's this connection here. So if you've got a different size phone, you've got the other pieces. Is there any other bits in there? No, so there's just literally the smaller size option, something like the S8 or some of the other phones that need a different size. There's another piece that you can use to make all the final adjustments you need. That rubbish packaging out the way. So looking a bit more closely at this, so that can go around there and you can then put the controller in. The bit that's a bit of a shame is that this has 2 batteries, AAA batteries, so make sure you've got a few of those in the house if you play a lot of VR stuff. You've got your adjustment here, so it adjusts the focus, your various touch controls on the side here as per that, and yeah, it's not too bad. Turn this around this way. Very, very simply, when you use this, that comes off like so, and you then take your phone here. This is the Note 8, and that end, literally, I'll just show you, goes in like so. So your phone is connected, and that's how it all works, and then fires up. And you would put that into full Quad HD mode. Right, that's a very quick look at the Gear VR. This is the Daydream View. I'll now show you how this is, and what you get. Box sort of broke the mould here when you open it, so you had the controller went there, and I'll show you that. A couple of leaflets and cards. Not very exciting, so keep it down about that, to be honest. So let's just show you what you get here. So here, once you put all the straps on, It's all fairly straightforward. This is the controller. Unlike Samsung, this is chargeable. There is a lanyard loop here. I've just noticed that. I must check in the box. Maybe I've missed that. If not, I'll get one. Let's have a quick look in the box. But I don't recall seeing, bring the box back, a lanyard loop with everything. Maybe it's in this bit here. Let's have a look. So it obviously provides the ability to connect to lanyard, but it doesn't actually provide one. That's a bit of a shame. So going back, there is an optional, I'm sure that's, you can loop connect to lanyard to, maybe not, but there we go. Volume key is quite handy, home key, app key, and yeah, and that's a touchpad control. You press and hold that when you want to center. With this is how it works here. You take your phone, just to show you, and that goes on so. And you can see with how you can do it, you're supposed to tip it on there and up. But if you see the Note 8, it's, sorry about me doing that, it's quite a bit bigger. But let's just compare the two devices. So first of all, here are the two controllers, and they sort of do things differently. This has a Type-C rechargeable battery, which I think is quite handy. These are just using AA batteries. Your trigger is there. This has your app button there. This is more ergonomic to hold with the trigger button, but they're both pretty good. I like having the volume keys on here, that I do like. I like the fact Samsung has provides the lanyard. I still don't know whether that does or not. Afterwards I'll leave a link in the description, a note in the description if it does actually do that. If you compare the two phones here, that's our phones, so review so many phones, the headsets, let's just take my Note 8 out of that for a second. Look at that. The Google Daydream is considerably lighter. It's more comfortable to wear on the head, and it's much easier system of literally just plonking your phone in, boom, done, so forth, job done. If you take here, this is more fiddly. You've got this connection point here, but it is quite secure once it's in. You've got more of a finer control on the Gear VR. If you haven't got a controller, you've got touch controls on here as well, which are quite handy, and it really works well. And also here, there is a charge point. The reason it locks in is you can connect a power source, Type-C connector, and be charging your phone while you're using it. So I think that's really good. This is a better headset. This is an easier one to use. In terms of the experiences, I found with my Note 8, you have a problem that occasionally things went wrong, because when you're using it, so you're putting it that way around, and turn that off a second, it was pressing down the keys or the screen. If you have a look here, you can see it overlaps quite a lot, and sometimes if I move the headset, I was actually end up activating things on the screen that I didn't want to do. So maybe that's just too long for the Daydream View. In terms of the stuff that I found, whereas you went to play a game and it said storage settings permissions need to be changed, take the headset out, go into settings, apps, permissions, and change the permissions so you can access everything. Whereas you use the Gear VR and all those options come up on screen saying click here to accept permissions. You don't need to take your phone out. Also, if you're watching content, there's much better options for watching all sorts of VR, even X-rated stuff, and it all looks very realistic and works very well. There's far more content. The quality's better on the Gear VR, but obviously you're using a Note 8 with it, so it's designed and tailored accordingly. I quite like VR, so I probably will have used both of these, but without a shadow of doubt the Gear VR is way better. I think the content and what's available on Daydream still is behind, but like everything, if you like a game on one but it's not on the other, then you can use the option here. But I think I've had more fun with playing stuff on this, and I'm not sure whether this would be a long-term keeper, but it is considerably lighter, and I do like the fact it's got, you can see, some venting there, so it tries to keep the phone cool. But Samsung's approach is, well, literally the phone just clips on there. It's got the whole back, you know, revealing, so the phone can discharge heat because there's nothing covering the back of it. There you go, that's the 2 Gear VRs. Personally, if you're going to invest and you've got a Samsung phone, go this way. If you want something a bit more universal, try this. But in terms of quality, something like this is better. And this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Take care, catch you guys soon.